Well, she seems like a lively one.
Hey, what's up my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Legacy United Deluxe Class Slipstream. So here we are, and there she is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Right up front here, we got Slipstream, slipping some streams, Legacy United. She is a Deluxe class of Deluxe Transformers. On this side we have the lovely Legacy artwork. On this side we have Slipstream, and we have Slipstream on top, Legacy United on the bottom, words, things, barcodes, and I did that again. On the back of the box you have your obligatory product shots, and that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have Slipstream, and this is supposed to be Slipstream as she appears in Transformers Cyberverse. And yeah, she is a recolor, slight remold of the Legacy Windblade. And here she is in her robot mode. She is packed in robot mode, but let's get in close here so we can take a look now at those abs, at the noggin. Eyes up here. Whoop, there's the noggin. And a very nice head sculpt there. Got a little bit of red there. And the head crest, red for the eyes. Some nice coloration there on the face. But a very Seeker helmet going on there. Looks pretty good. And everything else is basically Windblade, just in different colors. I like the different shades of purple that are being used here. Like even this coloration here on the midsection, on the thighs here, it is kind of a silver, but it still has like a purplish hue to it. But it all looks really nice. Love the metallic coloration here. That looks really good. Really pops. You get a little bit of silver in there as well with the gloss black, and I think that looks quite nice. Got little thruster heels. Got the Slipstream booty. And a little nose cone backpack going on there. Of course, the wings. They have some nice coloration there as well on the tips. But overall, not a bad mold. Now, articulation-wise, what have we got? I'm gonna tell you. So the head is on a ball joint. You get some wiggly-waggly. Head can look up a bit, look down some. Can do a full 360. Arms can rotate, can do a full 360 if you get the wings out of the way. They can move in and out. You got your bicep rotation. You have slightly under 90 degrees of bend there at the elbow. You do have wrist rotation. You have waist rotation. Legs can go forward that far, can go back. She has a tight waist. Back about that far. Outward, we can get the full splits. You got thigh rotation. You have 90 degrees of bend there at the knee. Granted, if you kind of undo some panels here, you can get some more range of movement there, but you have to undo some stuff to make that happen. As far as the feet, they cannot move up, they can move down. You can also move the heel down if you need to support any posing. You do also have ankle tiltage. Now, as far as accessories go, you just get a pair of null rays here. And as you can see, they're actually molded in that transparent plastic and then painted over with the gloss black. But yeah, just a pair of null rays here for Slipstream. And a couple ways you can store these if you want. There are two ports on the wings. You can have them up here, have them down here. I wish there were ports on the sides of the shoulder pads, because that's where they sat on her originally. There are ports on the shoulder pads, but they're on the backside. You can plug them in there, but the downside is that now she can't put her arms down because the wings get in the way. So that would be really the best place for them to go, but then she can't put her arms down. That's no good. That's no good at all. But there are ports under the forearms, so you can kind of have that going on. That's a thing you can do if you want to do it. Of course, you can just have her holding them in her hands like so you can pew pew bang bang, and all of that good stuff. I don't know. I think maybe, for me anyway, maybe using the forearm port is the best. At least for me anyway. But as always, your toy display it however you wish. And yes, these are Blues compatible. Yes, they are Blues compatible. So we can plug one right in here. We can plug one right in here. She can't hold them up, but that's okay. You get the idea. We can do a big old slipstreaming. Oh yeah. Oh no. So there you have that. And now for comparison. Here she is with Cyberverse RC. Just so you can see how that works out. I used to have a Cyberverse Slipstream, but I ended up getting rid of it. But anyway, the only comparison that really matters here is with Windblade here, so you can see. And the only difference between the two molds is head sculpt, coloration, weapons. Other than that, the same figure here. So we'll give it a turn around so you can see who's who, where's what, when's why, and why's how. So there you go. So that is basically it for the robot mode. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. So the first thing we need to do is just pop our shoulder pads down. Just bring those down like so. Come around to the back. We're going to straighten out this nose cone section here, and then we're going to split all this down the middle like so. Once you've done that, you're going to take these sections here and swing them out on a double hinge. So bring all that out, and now we're just going to take all this and bring it up and around. There are tabs and slots right here on either side of her head, and then once you've done that, you take this whole nose cone section and close it up, and you got that all done. And now we're going to rotate the waist 180. We can take the legs and we can tab them together, tab this little fin together as well. And you just want to take her toes and just point them down, and then take the tail fin and just raise it up, and it will thoop into place. So make sure everything thoops properly. It's properly thooped. You need things properly thooped. Flip out these fins here, and now we just need to kind of untab these panels here, and that will allow us to take the top part of the legs and bring it up and over. Make sure that the only thing that's moving is this armature here. Make sure all this stays down. Just get that all into place, and that should seat itself right there like that. The hands do have little posts to grab onto if you have everything seated correctly, which I do not. There we go. So the hands will just sit over these posts to keep them in place like that. Then you can bring these panels, tab slot connections right there. Just line that up, tab it in, line that up, and tab that in. Then you just bring the wings back. Little tab slot connection right in there. They'll just drop right in. Get all that straightened out. You do have a landing gear in here, which you can flip out. And there you go. There you have Miss Slipstream in her alt. Oh, not a bad spin. But there she is in her alt mode. And it's Windblade's alt mode, just in different colors, but still not a bad jet mode, though, I don't think. But let's get in close here so we can take a look onto the details. We do have some nice transparent plastic there for the cockpit, and it does have some purple trim there. Looks quite nice. And pretty much everything is what we've seen already, just in a slightly different configuration. But I think it all comes together pretty well. You got those thrusters back there. And there is the top. There is the bottom. There's the visible a lot syndrome, but hey, it is what it is. She slides like flying things slide. Hooray for sliding, flying things. And for comparison, here she is again with Windblade. So you can see what's going on. And again, as far as the alt mode goes, the only difference is just in the coloration. Otherwise, same thing. So there you have that. Now, as far as articulation in the jet mode, you can move the VTOL fans here, so you can kind of have those angled however you want. Things you can do if you want to do it. Why not? Dare I say, why not? As far as weapon storage, yes, you can do that as well. Unfortunately, you can't use these inside ports because there's not enough real estate there. There's not enough space. But you can use the outer ports here, and they are quite snug on my copy anyway. But get those in there like so. Just work them in real good. And there you go. You have her with her weaponry. And if you want, you can also plug some bluches to the thrusters here and have her just blooshing off into space. So there you have Slipstream, and yeah, I mean, it's Windblade with a new head. I do like the mold. It's not a bad mold, but I do wish they had remolded, you know, a couple extra parts just to make her look a little bit more like how she looked in Cyberverse. Nice coloration, smooth transformation. It really just boils down to how much you like this mold and how much you like this character. So there you go. Now I picked this up from BigBadToyStore.com. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below so you can check that out. You can also check out the Legacy playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love, Peace, Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Transformers Legacy United Deluxe Class Slipstream, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Shockwave, may I speak with you? What is it, Starscream? Well, I need some advice. You see, we brought this fembot on board, and I don't know if it's going to work out. What do you mean? I mean, I don't know if she has that killer instinct. Yeah, I think you'll do just fine.